So that's why if you see the limitation of ChatGPT, it's saying that may occasionally produce harmful instruction or biased content.
Yeah.
So we cannot rely everything what ChatGPT is saying. We should have always second eye or governing authority that all the information we are getting, that is a right, and
Yeah.
we can use it.
Hi, Abhishek. Welcome to the IT Global Direction again. Please reintroduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you in the world today? We know you travel a lot. Just for our viewers, I am Rorisang Hlahatsi-Baloyi, and I'm the host for the IT Global Direction. Go ahead, Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Rory, and it's always a pleasure talking to you. I'm bringing the what's going on in the IT industry. For the audience, hello everyone. This is Abhishek Dewangan. I'm based out in Norway, Oslo, and I'm enterprise architect covering end-to-end on-prem and cloud technology. I would say innovation and how to solutioning those things. Yeah, so that's short and sweet about me. I'm living here in Oslo, Norway with my family, but I'm Indian and I have 15 years of experience. Yeah.
Awesome. So, Abhishek, what is the topic for today?
Yeah, I think we will cover the Chat GPT and how the Chat GPT can help to modernize the legacy system, or how can we better use the legacy system along with the Chat GPT in the easy word, I would say. Yeah.
Awesome. So, just for our viewers to get an understanding of this, what is ChatGPT and what are legacy systems so that we see how this integration could work?
That's a, I think that's a great starting point. So when we say Chat GPT, I think it's everyone knows about it. Those who are in IT or using, I would say the search engine. But let's start with the foundation. When we say Chat GPT, so the full form of Chat GPT is chat, generative, pre-trained transformer. In the easy word, it used the instructive GPT plus NLP, the natural language processing, to translate the keyword, the context you're looking for in the web. So we in the legacy system, what we were doing, we were going to I'm just mentioning the name Google search, for example, and looking for the content. We are getting a lot of information, and then we have to go each and every link, look for the information, which one is more close relevant to us, and then we follow that information, right? So it's
Yeah.
like a lot of information. Whereas, like I said, Chat GPT followed the instruction GPT plus NLP, the natural language processing.
Mm-hmm.
That is like a human way to explain the things.
Mm-hmm.
In that, in this way, when ChatGPT answered any of your questions or information you're looking for, just give the information the way you want to formulate. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if I would like to ask, where is Oslo from? How far is Oslo from New Delhi? So
Mm-hmm.
it will give you all the information, the kilometer wise, the altitude, attitude, and all other information, graphical information. So these all are the, I would say, the new trend or new way to see the content and the information over the web.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And now the other leg, what are legacy systems?
Yeah, so that could be different thing because Chat GPT coming from OpenAI.
Mm-hmm.
OpenAI is a development, research and deployment company, and they
Mm-hmm.
have built this system for to give the information and and the knowledge in the structured format.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you see the legacy system, I would like to compare with the chatbot we have in our organization. You can
Mm-hmm.
also think about any search engine where you are looking when you are typing something and you're giving a lot of information. Then you have to filter it what if information is relevant for you. Here
Yeah.
it is more like tailored for you. So you are not going to spend a lot of time reading the information and find the relevant one, where
Mm-hmm.
it will be more like the information and knowledge is tailored for you and give it to you. So in the legacy side, I would say search engines, which we are using,
Mm-hmm.
and the chatbots, which we are using in the organization.
Mm-hmm.
Now going forward, it will be more tailored natural language processing plus instruction-based information system. Yeah. So
Okay.
when it comes to legacy, it could be search engine, it could be legacy chatbot, which was very kind of giving a lot of information and not very tailored to your requirement.
Yeah. And then, Abhishek, with this new integration of ChatGPT and legacy systems, should our businesses or organization throw away those legacy technologies, or is there a way that those legacy technologies that are already in place can be integrated with ChatGPT?
Yeah, and that's a great question. I would like to emphasize on when it comes to legacy system, these legacy systems has the knowledge. It
Okay.
is more like now the chat GPT has the more powerful processing engine and the
Mm-hmm.
model and the algorithm. So we
Mm-hmm.
need those data which is already in the legacy system,
Yeah.
and we need that knowledge so we can train our chat GPT model algorithm to get the tailored information for the organization. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be a journey from modernizing what we have to the chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it is designed, you can use some of the capability what you already have in your legacy system,
Mm-hmm.
and then build the future capability and the upcoming capability in the chat GPT. Uh, let's take example, if any retail organization and web shop, if we go to buy something and we have any questions
Yeah.
in the chat, there is a chat window or chat option. We click there and then we ask the information. And what that chatbot does, that give you tailored information for you. That was designed for that kind of activities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the chat GPT is more like what you already have, plus
Mm-hmm.
the information you have in the web. You can bring all those information and empower or tailor and give a lot of other information to your end users.
Yeah.
So answer to your question is more like we no need to get rid or throw everything. We need to modernize from what we have to the chat GPT and the
Mm-hmm.
new processing language or algorithm. It's also the current system and legacy system that has all the data and information. We
Mm-hmm.
have to onboard that data and information to chat GPT so we can train the algorithms.
Okay. And can ChatGPT be integrated with our back-end systems? So back-end systems as well as our like data lakes where our data resides. We're trying to establish if ChatGPT can be integrated with data lakes. So
Yes.
outside the providers of GPT capabilities, so if
Yeah.
I'm a retail organization or I'm a government institution, can I use ChatGPT as like a front end where I can extract data and integrate it with my back end infrastructure technology?
Exactly. And like I was explaining, the
Mm,
GPT-4 is available now. So,
mhm.
and I was talking about the corporate like Microsoft, OpenAI, and other cloud provider also.
Yeah.
They are bringing this capability in their services. So the
Mhm,
knowledge that we have and the data we have, we can train the model on top of it and use it. So, for example, you mentioned about data lake.
mhm.
Uh, I heard from Microsoft they are integrating Chat GPT or GPT-4 or 3.5 in Microsoft 365. They're all ecosystem like
Yeah.
the Dynamics 365. They're bringing all this capability in OpenAI service like cognitive search in all other their cloud offerings. So
Mhm,
yeah, this is the way forward because now we no need to think about how we can be better. It is like a chat GPT can see your pattern, your utilization, your data, and give you
mhm.
the recommendation going forward. So it will be amazing to see
How
what,
it evolves.
yeah, what the
Yeah.
things that we need.
And my last question, Abhishek, is the biggest concern right now is that, so currently ChatGPT, when you ask information, it gets information from public sources and it provides public information. So when
Yes.
you bring it into the organization, will ChatGPT be sharing internal organization information to the public, or can organizations get comfort that whatever information that they'll be sharing that is from internal will not be distributed to public platforms? Or what's the approach? Do we have a view on that yet?
Yeah, and security is always a first priority for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm,
So the one thing is ChatGPT using in the public front. So
mm-hmm,
for example, you can go to web and look for the information. And I would say for the corporates, this will not be the way forward. This
mm-hmm,
is more like the content you're looking for the web. Whereas if the corporate organization, government organization, if they are looking forward to build this chat GPT capability in their in-house organization,
mm-hmm,
they have to I would say they have to use this open AI algorithm
mm-hmm,
or or GPT-4 algorithms and
yeah,
models within their organizational data. So they can bring the same capability within their organizational data set. In
mm-hmm,
this way, you are not exposing any data to the internet.
mm-hmm,
It's your intranet where you are keeping all the data. But if you try to combine your intra
information.
GPT, yeah,
Mm-hmm,
which is in your organizational information and the
mm-hmm,
public information which is available in the cloud, then there should be a boundary line like a firewall or something which can continuously. I mean, the way forward it will be like we can get the information from the internet,
mm-hmm,
from the public cloud, or but we cannot expose the data from private cloud to the public cloud. And
mm-hmm,
this is a way forward going forward. But
yeah.
answer to your question, Chat GPT, what the way we are, because many people are using that is a public front. When it
Mm-hmm,
comes to using this Chat GPT capability, we need
mm-hmm,
to use their algorithms, models, and train with your organized data, which will be isolated or used within your intranet. So yeah, and that should be the way forward actually.
okay. And just I said that was my last question, but I now with what you
Yeah,
just said, I feel like I need to ask more.
yeah.
So with the current chat GPT, does it have like any integration capabilities like APIs or any other integration to allow people to easily integrate it into internal platforms? Like as an organization, do we have access to open APIs that we can easily connect into our internal platforms?
Yes. So OpenAI, the founding company, they have provided a lot of API within their portal. So
Mm-hmm,
you can use those API and integrate the Chat GPT with your internal corporate data, right?
mm-hmm,
And you can also, the beauty with the Chat GPT is if the API is not available, you can go there and ask for I'm looking for the API to integrate
wow.
my this data, which is stored in some of the storage, and
Mm-hmm,
that storage has this capability. How can I integrate? Then it
mm,
will give you the code and step by step instruction. But that could be dangerous also because you never know if something exposed. So that's why if you see the limitation of Chat GPT, it's saying that may occasionally produce harmful instruction or bias content.
yeah,
So we cannot rely everything what GPT is saying. We should have always second eye or governing authority that all the information we are getting that is a right, and
yeah,
we can use it. So yeah, so this will be the way forward.
yeah.
But yeah, APIs are there. You can also build your API, so you can
Mhm.
leverage it going forward.
Wow. Abhishek,
Yeah.
thank you so much for bringing even more information on the IT Global Direction today. I will try and summarize everything you said for our viewers. You mentioned that, so yes, ChatGPT can be integrated with our legacy systems. We don't need to throw away our legacy systems because ChatGPT provides external information, while we can see how we can better use it to enrich our internal data. We also indicated that we need to be careful because there is a disclaimer on ChatGPT that it may provide harmful information. So we can't 100% rely on it. We also need to make sure that it is properly governed before it is used internally by organizations. And you also mentioned that currently there are some organizations that are looking at enhancing ChatGPT and making sure that it is usable. You made an example of Microsoft that it will be integrated with productivity tools like Office 365.
Yeah.
So Abhishek, thank you once again for sharing this information. I am learning a lot from everyone. I hope everyone has also learned a lot from you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Rory. It was always pleasure talking to you, and I hope the I mean, the audience will find useful for them. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.